Content creation does not have to be overwhelming. In this video, I'm gonna show you some of the tools that I use to save time, boost creativity, and level up my marketing. Yeah. Working like a slave in the field, for real. That's how I pay my bills. These tools cover design, video editing, planning, and analytics. So as far as my visual content tool, it's Canva. I use Canva the most. There's other tools that I use. Canva by far is the one I use the most. I use it to create graphics. I use it to edit some of my short form videos. Not so much for long form. I'll talk about how I edit my long form videos in the next segment, but Canva is a great tool for you to use to make your content. Now there's videos on YouTube about using Canva. I've watched YouTube videos about how to use Canva, and I just have years of experience of just playing with it and making the most of that tool. And I've come to find that I can get everything done with it. I used to be big on like Photoshop and Illustrator and all that kind of stuff, but we're talking about saving time right now. So if you don't have time to learn like Photoshop, Illustrator, or the more like professional tools, then Canva is very user-friendly, and it doesn't take long to learn how to make nice, engaging content. So that's what I would say for your visual content is Canva. So video creation tools. My favorite tool is my iPhone as far as recording video, because I can get great HD video and I have my phone with me everywhere I go. I have access to different type of camcorders and DSLR cameras and stuff like that, but my main tool is my iPhone. So just make sure you get a phone that has HD capability, ideally 4K, but even 1080, if you're making videos in 1080, that's still good quality. And most smartphones nowadays, newer, it doesn't even have to be that new, but the current smartphones, they take good photos. So when it comes to photos, just take as many photos as you can with your phone and pick the best ones to post online. And as far as editing, my long form videos, I edit them with iMovie first. And then if I need to do more to it, I'll put it on Adobe Premiere. I don't really get into the Adobe suite unless it's more hands-on. I'm trying to do more to it. But just for the basics, I'm able to edit on iMovie, and I like to edit on iMovie because it's on my phone. So I record the long form content on my phone, and then I edit it with iMovie on my phone. And CapCut is another good video editing software, and like you can do a lot with CapCut. So that's another app that I may download on my phone because I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I've actually seen a lot of good work that was done with CapCut. So for this portion, I would say for the video editing, iMovie and CapCut are the two tools that I'm looking at as far as that goes. I currently use iMovie, but CapCut is something I'm going to start using, and I'll let y'all know how that works when I start editing with CapCut. So planning and organization. How do I plan and organize my content? That's a good question. That's like a whole video in itself, honestly. But after I've came up with the content ideas and what I want to post, or the actual script, or if I have all the photos that I need to post, I actually use the app that I'm posting on to schedule it, because there's more tools that you can use within the program sometimes. So if you're posting on YouTube, you're able to upload your videos once you're done editing. You're able to upload them to YouTube and then just schedule when you want them to be posted. But that has to be part of your content plan, because you'll have a content calendar even before you start creating the videos, honestly. That way, that's how you know how many videos and what videos to create, because you'll have a content calendar. So that's how you know when to schedule your content. Meta will allow you to schedule your content on Instagram and Facebook. YouTube will allow you to schedule your videos to be posted. And as far as TikTok, you just have to put all your videos into your draft folder and just upload them when it's time. But there are third-party apps that you can actually schedule and post to any of those platforms all at one time. My favorite social media management tool, I really like to use Hootsuite. They charge $50 a month now. So if you don't want to pay for your social media management system, then you could just schedule your posts directly in the apps. But Hootsuite and Later are the two social media management tools. They both work really good because you're able to post simultaneously to different pages, different platforms, and all that. But I have just been wanting to tailor to each platform just to see if that makes a difference. But eventually I'll go back to the social media management tools. And the one I'm going to go back to is Hootsuite. Once I kind of do this test run to see how this goes with me scheduling through each platform. So now we got analytics tools. So how do I look at analytics? It's all about looking at the data from your content that you post. So every post that you put out there is going to give you valuable information. Even if you don't get a lot of views, that's still valuable information. That's still letting you know what's going on, which videos are more appealing than others, what you can work on. So make sure you always are tracking the traffic that you get into your website, and you're analyzing what people are doing when they get on your website. And it's just like when you're on YouTube. If someone watches your video, you don't just want to know that you got a view. YouTube tells you where that view came from. So if they went to your homepage, or if they searched you up, or if you showed up on their homepage, it also tells you how long did they watch the video before they clicked out of it. And there's a lot of other information that you can look at, and it will really help you fine tune your strategy. So don't ignore the analytics. Don't ignore the data that you get from every single post. Don't get caught up in the analytics. I mean, it's better to get caught up in the analytics than to get caught up in the vanity metrics like views and likes and all of that. Don't get caught up in the views and the likes at first. More so focus on the analytics, because that will give you usable information that you can actually use to make your content better. And if you keep on fine tuning your strategy based on the data that you're getting, then your videos will get better, your content will get better, and eventually those vanity metrics are gonna be there. Once you get to that point to where you have found what works. And the best way to find what works is by studying your analytics. For planning and organization, we're using Google Docs just to type everything out and have it saved in a place where you can share it with others. And also we're scheduling posts in the platforms, or we're using a third-party social media manager like Hootsuite or Later. And then your analytics tools, that's just going into your insights on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. But every social media platform has insights. As long as you're like set up with a business page, it's going to give you your analytics, and it's going to break down what's going on with your page and with every post that you make. Which tool are you excited to try? Let me know in the comments. And also don't forget to subscribe so you can get more information like this that can help simplify your content marketing.